Okay, so this next section starts with the same as the after the first verse, where you're doing. Okay, but it ends a little differently. Where that first one ends on the 2. Okay, this one kind of ends, I'm not exactly sure what beat it ends on. It's not the 2. It's later than the 2. It's real towards the end of the 2. It's almost on the 3. But it's more of a feel thing anyways, right? So you'd have to listen to the record, you know, to get that, if you want to get that feel exactly the same. But yeah, you just hold it longer, okay? So it's 6 beats plus. And then it ends like this. Okay, so okay, little hook on the end there. Okay, so that is okay. You can go, or it doesn't really matter, right? And then we come into that blues lick. Right? Okay, and then we go into that kind of repeating thing. Those are mostly all hammer-ons and pull-offs. This is a slide here and a pull-off. Pick that one, and that's definitely a pull-off. Okay. And then we're here. So just one hit on there. And then we come into that kind of fast lick. Sorry. Okay, so the pattern on that, a lot of guys just do that through the whole thing. But it actually doesn't do that. What he does is he does that 3 times. And he goes like this. And then this. Okay, so it's 3 of these. One of those. One of those. And one of those. Okay, so it's like 3, 1, 1. Sounds complicated, but it kind of flows. So to do it slowly, it's. Okay. lick is kind of tricky. So it tails off with those pull-offs. And then he picks it and does them again. Okay, so okay, that's a real feel lick. Probably one of the harder licks of the tune, just to get the feel right on it. And he, you know, there's quite a few notes flying by there. Okay. And then we're here. I don't have my preamp on here, so I'm not getting the sustain, but when he does those sustain parts, those notes before it, like, he's, I don't know, in my opinion, he's just really trying to find, you know, to hit that note strong so it's going to sustain, right? So sometimes you have to sort of look for it a little bit, right? So when he's hitting those notes, or whether it's 3 or 4 or 5 times he hits them, I don't think it really matters. It's just you're trying to get that note to sustain, right? So yeah, I put my preamp on there. That's why I got a bit better sustain going. When I did this at the beginning, I put a tube driver on as well as the preamp, just for those sustain parts, just so I would get it. Yeah, so coming out of that sustain, he kind of drifts it down. Real bluesy licks there, right? Okay, so okay, and then we come into this kind of repeating lick. Okay, and that's the there's that, but they're kind of without the trills. That's what he does the first time. And he trills it every time after that. Sometimes he goes, other times he prefaces it with. So I think the first time, just a minute. I don't think he does it the first time, but I think he does it every other time. So I don't think that really matters that much, as long as you do it sometimes. Okay, it's kind of a minor detail, but it's worth knowing that he is using that lead-in note sometimes. Okay, so time we did that, we hit the E once, the E string. This time we hit it twice. Okay, and we let it ring. Okay, and then we're, so it's, it's not just, it's prefaced with, and it's real fast. Okay, and again, he's just hitting those notes on the E string to get a strong note that's going to sustain, okay? Because that's the longest sustain there of the song, right? And what I do is I kick on my overdrives there just so I can get that sustain. Everybody's going to be different depending on what kind of amp you have, where you're sitting, pickups, all that stuff. Getting sustain, endless sustain like that, it's something you have to work on, right? And instead of coming down slowly like the first one, he comes down fast. So okay. Okay, so then we go up to a position 4, which is, those are the only notes we're really concerned about there. And he does that really fast stuff. So we're coming out of this. Okay, and then we'll just play at the speed once. Okay, so slowly it's so you really want to drift that down. One, two, three there, and then we go into that fast lick, which is. And then it drives down. And that's just that sort of country thing, where we're little finger here. And the timing on that is it ends with that 3 thing on the high E. Okay, and then he does that but keep your finger on that high E, so you sort of hit that at the same time. And I think he does that 14 times, pretty sure. But there again, that's just another feel thing. And in actual fact, I think what he's really doing is he's going, he's hitting that, But the problem is, I think when he recorded this, he was really super loud. So his sound was a little cleaner. Like my sound isn't that loud, so I've got more gain on it, so it kind of makes it a bit more dirty. So when I do that lick, it doesn't quite sound, it sounds a bit too dirty. If I could turn the gain down and turn this thing up really loud, that lick would work, because I would get rid of a lot of that sort of dirt, and it would just be cleaner. So what I do to compensate for that, instead of going, I just go. Okay. Okay, and you kind of just, getting a piece of that note every now and then, just so you get a bit of that growl happening. Okay, and when he hits that, when he starts that, he hits the wah there. Okay, so you hit the wah and just leave it down in the full treble position. So. Okay, and then he leaves that wah down all the way, and he does this lick. Okay, to me that's the coolest lick in the song. It's just flat out pentatonic. So the pattern of it is. So da 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 da, right? That's the pattern of it. But you do that fast with the wah, it's pretty intense. And I think he trails that last note down. Okay, so that one's likely going to take a little practice to get to. That's a tough lick. This whole next section is pretty tough. So coming out of that, he does. Okay. Okay, so slowly that is. Okay, so. Okay, tricky licks. You just got to practice them, right? So far we've got. Okay, and then he goes right back up to here. Okay. Okay, and from there, using that little extension, instead of doing that here, right? Remember we're hitting 2 on that E flat note. Okay, so that's just hammering that B flat. Right? Okay, and that's that section done in that little that pentatonic shape. Okay, and then the next section goes up. Yeah, so I'll just play that whole bit there. Okay, I'm working the wah a little bit there. I think mostly he just leaves that wah down, but I'm just working it a bit there because I think it adds a bit. Okay, and then we're up here, up in the 4th position. Okay, we bend here? I'm not sure about the picking at the end there. There again, it's a timing thing that you probably have to listen to the record to pick that up exact. But it's at this point, he's just it's a solo he played in the studio that day, so he's ad-libbing. He's just going crazy. He probably did 20, 30 solos, and they just took the best bits, right? I mean, that's what I think. I don't know for sure. I wasn't there. So yeah. Okay, so that's that lick there. Which leads into that fine little theme that he uses to get out of the song. So okay, so you can do that 2 down pick there, or you can just pull it off. Okay, whatever you want to do there, whatever style you're more comfortable in. But that's where I turn the wah off, because I have it on full treble for that lick, right? Okay, and then he moves that same thing up here. Or no, actually he goes. Okay, so from here. Just a little hammer on there. And a little staccato on that note. Okay. And then back down here. Staccato. And then the last sort of lick of the song. Oh, sorry. Fades out there, right? Okay, so that's it. That's the entire song. It's a classic guitar solo by Carlos Santana. And a lot of times people don't think he's very fast because he doesn't play fast very often. Because he's a melodic player, like he knows, he's figured it out. Melody is what people respond to and what moves people. Playing fast is cool, definitely. And for a guitar player, I mean, you always want to play fast. It's just part of being a guitar player. But for a listener, the fast stuff is like, I think at first it's kind of like, whoa, well, that guy moves his fingers pretty fast. But after that, it's like, well, but it doesn't do anything for me, There's no, it's not emotive really. It's aggressive, and it shows your technique, and it shows that aggressiveness, but it's melody that moves people, and that's what they're looking for. And Carlos knows that. He's got that figured out. Somebody said that the faster you play, the less money you make. I mean, I don't think he's driven by money personally, but it kind of ties in with that whole thing, right? It's the guys who focus on melody tend to have the most success because that's what people love. That's what they relate to. Anyways, it's supposed to be shut up and play, right? So I apologize for rambling on here. Anyways, that's it. I hope you got something out of it. We'll see you.